Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how I create my wigs and how I basically sew them, make all the bundles into a wig. So this hair is from UNice Hair. I'm basically showing you the frontal right now and how it came already. I'll leave down below what kind of texture the hair is, I forgot. But we're going to use the 20 volume developer, a mixing bowl, and BW2 bleach. And this is how it came. This came in December. It came all the way in December, but I have in faux locks now, so it's kind of hard for me to film something. So yeah, and then I'm going to unbox the 4 bundles of hair, the scarf, lashes, and it came with like a little headband thing too. And then it came with like a instruction card on like things and how to take care of the hair. So yeah, that's pretty good. And then I'm gonna dump out all the bleach. I already showed you guys how I bleached my knots in a previous video, so I'll leave that video down below and also like in an italic, like up at the top. So yeah, I'm basically mixing up the stuff. I didn't have like a spatula, so I just used a knife here, but this is basically what I did. It's simple. I already have a video on this, so we're just gonna kind of fast forward to this part. Okay, so this is what it looks like once you finished it, and then I'm gonna leave it on for 45 minutes, and then we're gonna rinse it out. So this is what it should look like after it's all processed, after the 45 minutes. I used 20 volume developer, and I wish I used 40, but I was at my mom's house and that's all she had, so yeah. But here I'm going to just rinse it out, and I'm washing all of the hair, like the frontal and the bundles, with this shampoo, this conditioner. You just co-wash the hair. You can also use shampoo to wash it out, but I like to co-wash. I feel like it still gets it done. And this is a deep conditioner. I use it as a regular conditioner and also a deep conditioner when I need it. It's really good. It makes every hair like feel really soft and like, I don't know, I just really like it. So this is what it looks like once you wash it all out. As you can see, it blends very nice already. Like, you can see my skin through it, and that's what you want to see. You can see a little bit of the knot still. That's what I'm saying. I wish I had the 40 volume developer, but it's okay. And then I'm going to unwrap the other bundles, and look how soft and nice it feels. It looks, oh my goodness. Those are all the 4 bundles, and then we're going to just wash them. I suggest you wash them because I feel like, I don't know, you don't really know, like, I don't know. I just feel like you should wash all your hair before you install it into your head. That's just kind of how I feel. Yeah. But, and you can get the like actual curl pattern, and I don't know. Curly hair, I like it because when you wash it, it just, all the curls come to life. So yeah. And I ran out of the other conditioner, so then I'm using the clear. I forgot. I don't even know if they still make this, but it's just a conditioner. So yeah, I'm basically doing it the quick way. And don't mind my elbows. My elbows are really, really ashy. Oof. But it's okay. Okay, so here we're gonna go. Now I'm in a dome cap. You're gonna need a dome cap. You're gonna need a needle and thread. And I'm struggling to put the dome cap on, as you can see. But here's like a wig stand that I bought from Amazon. I'll link that down below. It's so helpful. And I'm just taking the frontal and spraying it with some water and pushing all of the hair back. So when you guys saw me before, I was in DC, and now I'm in LA into my room. So then I'm using these T-pins and like I'm pushing the hair back, and I'm gonna pin it down to the dome cap. So this part can be a little tricky, but you want the frontal part to be a little bit forward over the dome cap, as you see right there. And then you can just tie it up like with a ponytail or anything that you want. And as you can see, I left a little bit of the frontal like off of the dome cap. As you can see, there's like a piece right there. That piece is where you want to leave it off. That's going to be your ear tabs. So then you're going to stick in your needle, and right where that T-pin is, like right above it, and you're going to just pull it through, and you're going to continue to sew. So you're going to pull it through the frontal and the dome cap, and what I do is I put the needle through the hole. So as you can see right now, I'm sticking the needle right into the frontal and the dome cap. I'm pulling it, and I'm simultaneously putting the needle through that hole that I just created. So I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, but that makes sure that it makes a knot right there and not just sewing it down. So right here, you see that I'm putting the needle through that hole I just made. So you're just gonna keep doing that, and this is how I sew all of the hair, honestly. So it's pretty simple. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, because it's a little bit hard to explain, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. It's like that loop right there is making a knot on the hair. So you're just gonna do that all the way through, like throughout the whole frontal. And the T-pins are really good because it helps just lay the hair down and make it like not move at all, and that's what you want because it's easier to work. And yeah, so you're just gonna do that throughout the whole time. You don't want to sew down the ear tab part though, so make sure you don't sew down that part. The part that I said leave earlier, you saw that I just sewed down the part where the T-pin was. And then we're gonna go at the top and do the same thing. You can barely see right here, I'm so sorry. Some of the clips, like, you can't really see what I'm doing because, you know, it's kind of hard to film, you know, while you're doing it sometimes. So yeah, basically I'm doing the same exact thing, and I hope you can see now like the process of me making the knot and like putting the needle through. I put it through the hole I just made, so boom. And you want to pull it really tight. You don't want to put it so tight that, like, you know, I don't know, you suffocate the hair, but just pull it tight enough so it won't come loose. So now this is the last sewing part. So you want to just pull it through and you want to wrap the needle around, the thread around the needle at least 3 times. So that's what I do, and I really pull it really tight, and that's going to create a knot. And then you're going to just snip that away. And here I'm showing you guys how I create the knot for my needle. So when I loop it through the needle, I create this double knot at the end so that that I can start sewing. I hope that makes sense. So it's kind of hard to do, but you want to make 2 knots at the same place, and then you want to snip away the rest. And then once you do that, then you're ready to start sewing. So that's what I usually do. So as you can see, this is what the frontal looks like. 2 ear tabs are left on the side, and then we're going to start sewing down the bundles. So the bundles at the back, I don't usually put it on the spandex part. I did it right above the spandex part. I just noticed that like it works a little better when you want to put it on your head. So yeah, then I T-pin all of it all the way around, as you can see, and I start sewing. I use the same method. I just sew through. So this part, I think I sewed through the frontal and the bundles. And the first one, you want to sew it directly in the weft. So the part, like the weft is the part where it's the thickest of the bundle, like where all the hair is coming from. So yeah, I sew on that, and then I start sewing like underneath of that. So then I put the needle right underneath the weft, as you can see, and I double my tracks. So I hope you guys can understand. I so hope I'm explaining it right. If you have any questions, just leave them down below and I'll try to get to them. But yeah, so I'm just going underneath the weft, both of them at the same time, and also putting it through the dome cap. And then we're gonna put the needle through the hole we just made so we can make a knot. And we're gonna keep going. So it's pretty simple, and you just keep going over and over and over. It's honestly a long process. It takes me about 2 to 3 hours to make a wig on average, but usually when I first started, it took me like 5 hours. So yeah, you just gotta be a little patient with it. And I love to have 4 bundles. 4 bundles is like my least that I love, just do 4 because, I don't know. I have a small head, but still, like I like full hair, so I love to have 4 bundles, always. And then you're going to keep going all the way around. As you can see, this hair is like really nice and really like, I like the curls because it's like not so curly. I feel like this would be perfect for vacation hair. So don't forget to check out the links to the hair below. And you guys already know, UNice Hair is really nice. I feel like everyone knows like about UNice Hair, so I don't really have to do much of the, you know, promotion because they already speak for themselves. Their brand is really nice. So here where you get to the end, then you're going to do the same thing, go underneath and put it through, and you're going to put it through the frontal also and the dome cap, and then you're going to wrap it around. I don't know, yeah, there we go. Wrap it around the needle, and then you're going to just pull the needle through. And this is going to create a knot. So boom, and it's really tight. So then you cut that off. And I usually, I'm showing you guys how I needle my needle, like thread the needle, I guess. And you flip over the tracks, as you saw. I just flipped it right over. And then you're going to pin it down and start the same thing and do it all over. So here, when, I don't know why, most times I go under, sometimes I go over top. But when I'm going over top, it looks like it's more of a struggle, I feel like. So I would just prefer you to go underneath your wefts. So as you can see here, struggling a little bit to get it through the weft. But yeah, you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over. And I'm still learning how to make wigs. I'm like, this is the best way that works for me. I've tried different ways, and this is just the best one that works for me. But I'm still learning new techniques and things. You guys, like, you would be so surprised. I'm learning hair as I go because I was never good at hair. So, yeah. So when you guys, like, ask me hair questions, it's so funny because I'm like, I really don't know, guys. I'm still learning just like you, so I don't know. I try my best, though. So just leave all your questions down below, and I'll try to get to them. I just hit a lick, I gotta hit the next one. Last year, I know you learned your lesson. I could GPS you if you need addressing. What's up, I'm the bigger homie, but I'm 1 year older than my little homie. 09, it was spitting on me, but I'm young, money got it written on me. Okay, now we got some action. Everything I said it happened. That boy light is Michael Jackson. But on verses, he been blacking. Chasing women, a distraction. They want me on TV right next to me. You cannot be here right next to me. Don't you see Riri right next to me? I hate a rapper especially. They feel the same but they hide it. They just discuss it in private. Don't get along, man, we tried it. What's the point in even trying? I hate a goofy especially. They always dying to mention me. They gotta die out eventually. I cannot give you the recipe. You know the game is so separately. Swear I just had an epiphany. It cost me 50 at Tiffany's. Shout out to Tiffany Stephanie. He used to always come check for me. My enemies wanna be friends with my other enemies. I don't let it get to me. Look what I done in my life. I had to count it again to make sure the money was right. They love to talk. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done. Okay, so you're gonna continue to flip over your wefts. So like the track, you wanna make sure you flip it over. And then when you do that, you're gonna pin it down and you're gonna continue to sew. So sometimes you'll run out of hair like in the middle of the dome cap. So then you'll just get the other track and pin it down exactly where you left off and continue. And then you flip over the wefts again. The only time I don't flip over the wefts is when I'm like really at the top, and I'll show you guys that. Then I'll start single wefting them. But I try to double weft as much as possible. Double weft is just literally 2 of the tracks like together. So yeah. And I do that. That just makes it thicker, I feel like, in general. And it makes like easier to fit as much hair as possible into your dome cap. Also, when you're sewing, you want to make sure that you're only putting the needle through the dome cap and not through the canvas head, because it's going to be really difficult to try to get that out. Like, try to get the dome cap off the canvas head if you sewed it from the canvas head. That's happened to me a few times. You don't want that to happen to you. Discuss it in private. Don't get along, man, we tried it. What's the point in even
lying. I hate a goofy especially. They always dying to mention me. They gotta die out eventually. I cannot give you the recipe. You know the game is so separately. Swear I just had an epiphany. It cost me 50 at Tiffany's. Shout out to Tiffany Stephanie. They used to always come check for me. My enemies wanna be friends with my other enemies. I don't let it get to me. Look what I done in my life. I had to count it again to make sure the money was right. They love to talk. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done. Yeah. Up in Lexus like it's 07, I just hit a lick, I gotta hit the next one. Last year I know you learned your lesson, I could GPS you if you need addressing. What's up, I'm the bigger homie, but I'm 1 year older than my little homie. 09, it was bidding on me, but I'm young, money got it written on me. Okay, now we got some action. Everything I said it happened. That boy light is Michael Jackson. But on verses he been blacking. Chasing women a distraction. They want me on TV right next to me. You cannot be here right next to me. Don't you see Riri right next to me? I hate a rapper especially. They feel the same but they hide it. They just discuss it in private. Don't get along, man, we tried it. What's the point in even trying? I hate a goofy especially. They always dying to mention me. They gotta die out eventually. I cannot give you the recipe. You know the game is so separately. Swear I just had an epiphany. It cost me 50 at Tiffany's. Shout out to Tiffany Stephanie. They used to always come check for me. My enemies wanna be friends with my other enemies. I don't let it get to me. Look what I done in my life. I had to count it again to make sure the money was right. They love to talk. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done.
Okay, so here we're getting to the end, and nevertheless, all the way at the top. That's crazy. Usually I don't do that, but yeah. So basically, you want to make sure like this part is very neat, because it can possibly be seen if you like mess it up. So I don't know. Just pin the hair right next to the frontal, and then once you do that, then you're gonna keep sewing it down, like sewing it down right next to the frontal, but like not over top of the frontal, because you don't want it to be bumpy at the back. So right near the frontal, but not on top of it. Just make sure you do that. Okay, so once you're at the top and finished sewing down, you're just gonna cut that excess track off, and then I'm gonna go in and fill in because I still have some bundles left. Like I only have one bundle left, but I had a few. It was like a lot of the bundles, so I'm gonna go in those spots that I feel like I could sew more tracks in, and I'm just gonna do that. So that's pretty much it. Like it's pretty simple. That part is really simple. And then it's time to style the hair, which is like really important and really nice and really fun. That's the real fun part. So yeah, and basically I'm just going in right now. This is like what you're seeing is just me going in to fill in tracks. So that's kind of, yeah. I hope this video isn't boring either. I'm trying to make sure that it's not boring, but I flip over all of the hair, and then I'm gonna go in and brush it out and spray it a little bit, spray it down just so we can get it a little tamed, and brush it again. As you can see, the curls are forming pretty. And then we're gonna go in and push back the frontal, and you're gonna see this part of the dome cap, and you're gonna wanna snip all of that off. But be very, very careful when you cut it off, because you do not wanna cut the thread. So cut as close as possible without cutting the thread of the tracks. Of the frontal to the dome cap. Don't cut that off, please, because then all your hard work is to waste. So then you're just gonna snip all of that off, and then you have a wig, and your wig is pretty much done, honestly. So this is all the work that we've done, all those sewing and everything. That's what it looks like. And then put it right back on the head. I'm going to style it for you guys. So I'm just going to put a little mousse and everything. But look at this frontal. It's so nice. You can just see like the parting and everything is so pretty. I love it. I love getting like bundles and frontals instead of wigs, because I just can customize it and do whatever. So I'm just going to put a little bit of mousse to push the hair back. And we're gonna brush it down. It's a myth that you can't brush curly hair, so yeah, go ahead and brush your curly hair. It's actually, I like it so much better when I brush it. So, and then I'm gonna throw some mousse all over the hair, like this messily throughout the hair. So yeah, and this is gonna get it to like look slick and tamed. And we're gonna brush that out. And then basically this is what it looks like after you've done all that. It's so pretty. Look at the bottom, like, oh, so thick and pretty. We love it. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. And then this was the part where you probably like go in and pluck some. I showed you guys a little bit of like me plucking, but I didn't really pluck the frontal. I just like fake plucked it for the video. So as you can see, this is what you would do next. I can make a plucking tutorial if you guys want me to do that. I'm no pro at plucking yet, but yeah, this is the finished product. Hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.